We are back again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Veganized Vegas here on INB LVTV. I'm your host, Kirk Cadet, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. One of the many stigmas and stereotypes associated with being vegan is the fact that it is very feminine and unmanly in a sense. So today I brought in a fellow male vegan guest so we can discuss the topic. So today I brought in real estate agent here in Las Vegas and fellow vegan, Ken Lau. How are we doing today?
Great. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I'm here talking to you. There's nothing more I could even ask for.
Right on.
All right, so as a fellow male vegan who's been doing it for a while, just like I have, why do you think that so many people associate being vegan with being feminine?
Well, I think there's many reasons, but I think the main reason, really, if you take a look at it, has a lot to do with the programming that we have in our society.
Oh,
If you really look at, growing up, not just growing up with your parents, your mom would tell you, oh, boys don't cry when you're a girl, you can't play with G.I. Joe toys or manly stuff. And as society, as the marketing that we get, the advertisement that get pushed down and shoved down our throat, or that to be manly, you have to be strong, you have to be powerful, you have to be
natural emotion.
Yeah, you have to be a certain way, you have to assert dominance in order to show a form of strength and being looked at as more masculine and manly. If you look at femininity, it's more softer and gentle and compassionate and what is the word I'm looking for?
Caring?
Sensitive, caring, sensitive, and all those are looked at as being, more feminine. So I think that's the issue there. It's the programming that we have in society and our upbringing.
Yeah, just from the time we're little kids, we're told we're not allowed to cry, we're not allowed to show emotion, we have to be tough, we have to be strong, we have to, not do anything that girls would do.
Right.
And even with the movies we had exposed to us as kids, like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, Sylvester Stallone movies, that's exactly the image they would sell to us.
Right. Everything is just shoved down our throat as we were growing up, and we don't even know that that's happening.
And now that I think about it, I'm a longtime wrestling fan, and even in wrestling, when I was a kid growing up in the 80s, the most popular wrestlers were the big muscular ones, like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, etc. But then in the 90s, it became more acceptable for the smaller size wrestlers like Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, etc. to be more accepted and would be more accepted in that role.
Right.
All right, so next question. Since you became vegan, have you dealt with any criticism from your male peers about that, as far as it being a girly thing to do?
Oh, absolutely. As being a girly thing to do, yeah, it just kind of ties into, being too sensitive and being weak. And, when I was growing up, I grew up in not the best part of...
Oakland, right?
Yeah, in Oakland, not the best part of the country. And I have to be a certain way. I have to be strong. I have to take care of my people. I have to take care of my own. To protect myself, to be a certain way. And becoming vegan was definitely looked at as, oh, I'm just being soft and caring for animals, sensitive and when that's not really the issue. Absolutely gotten criticism. I've gotten a lot. I mean, even calling me skinny. I get called skinny a lot. I
had that problem for a while too.
Yeah. I mean, when I became vegetarian in 2006. And I was vegetarian for 7 years before I became vegan. But when I became vegetarian, I lost so much weight, and because my body had to recalibrate to learn how to take in the healthy nutrients.
Same thing happened to me. When I first started eating healthier and exercising and all that good stuff, I really started to deteriorate to the point where everybody was worried about me and thought I was sick or something. It took me a while to really get past that phase and actually start to eat the right stuff and keep the right body weight. But yeah, it's definitely something I went through too.
Yeah. So being looked at as being too skinny and they're telling you that you're not getting enough protein, when that's not the issue. Protein deficiency is not
that
a
protein
thing.
Argument makes me laugh so hard.
It's a myth. I mean, if anything, fiber deficiency is more like it. From all the food that we're eating, that's what we're deficiency.
I have guys tell me that oh, you don't get enough protein. I'm like, bro, I look in better shape than you. You have no argument with me right now.
When I went back to California for Chinese New Year in February last year, and my uncle and auntie, everybody's like, "You're too skinny. What's going on? Like you're still too skinny." Because this is kind of like a recurring thing, and I'm just in my head, I'm just like, just because in my head it's like, okay, just because you guys, society sees the normal weight, overweight as being the norm. Being overweight is actually normal. Like me being fit and being actually lean and healthy and in shape is too skinny. I mean, if I want to, I can go work out more and get a little bit bigger. But I work out once a week, sometimes twice a week. But I do yoga. I don't do weight training very often.
Shoot, I worked out this morning actually.
Right on. That's what's up. And the thing is, being a vegan, we don't need to really work too hard to.
Yeah, that's one of the things, to be honest, like before I became vegan, one of the main things I was scared of was like losing my muscle mass because I was really into working out at the time.
Right.
And then when I started to learn that there was like football players and MMA fighters who were vegan and who looked just the same as if any other person weren't vegan, I was like, yeah, I could do this. I could definitely hold it down. And like at first, I will admit it was an adjustment, but like after a while, after a few months, and I found the right protein supplements and I found the right meat replacements to eat and whatnot, I ended up keeping the same figure.
Right on. Yeah, and I think the one that holds able to lift the most weight, like a gold medalist, is vegan. Can't remember. I just know I've heard that somewhere. He's a gold medalist, and I think he's
yeah, he's swimming. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm talking about weight wise. I think.
Oh, weight-wise,
like
okay.
Being able to like lift the most weight. He's vegan. You know, like so. Being vegan and being weak is not a thing. It's not. It's just it's misconception.
There's just like this conscious muscle dude I follow on Instagram. This dude is jacked. Yeah, I'm like, yo, that's like my motivation right there, hands
Right
down.
on. Yeah.
All right, I was just gonna say, do you think more of these stereotypes will begin to fade away once being vegan becomes more popular?
Absolutely. I mean, I think as it becomes more and more popular, it will just become more and more accepting. But I think another reason why that will become more and more, that will fade away because, you know, it's the Great Awakening. People are waking up, people are understanding that all these beliefs that we have is old thinking. It's not true. A man is not more manly than a woman. A woman is not more weaker than a man. Like a woman can be strong and a man can be sensitive.
Exactly.
You know, so the whole man being, you know, you got to be a certain way to be manly. Not true. You got to be a certain way to be feminine, to be a girly. That's not true because the thing is there is no label. These are all programming and preconception and programming that gets shoved down or throat while we grew up. So all these, I think, when the level of consciousness or collective consciousness grow, I think we'll all understand more in the sense that, you know, we are all one. We are all one. There is no girl, man, female. I mean, organs, yes, you're a man, you're a female, but there's no, that label is not going to be there.
Yeah, there's no like you have to be a certain way to be accepted as a man or a certain way to be accepted as a girl, etc.
Absolutely.
Woman.
All that is just old thinking and just needs to go out the window.
Laid out.
Yeah.
Best way to describe it. So I was going to say another area where it could be difficult as far as being vegan goes is also in the dating scene. I know I've gone through that myself in recent years. So I would say, like, when you became vegan, did you find it more difficult to date girls who weren't vegan?
Yes. Well, when I became vegan, it definitely, there's a dilemma with, you know, in dating somebody, I really want the other person to have what they want and do what they do and come to their own mind and their own thinking. And the thing is, you know, going on, like when I got a girlfriend, going to a dinner, I always have to impose my way of what I want, how I want things, because they're not going to be able to eat meat around me. I don't want meat in my house. And the thing is,
I learned that the hard way. I don't want that in my house anymore either.
Yeah, and it's just, unfortunately, it's just and the person would be okay with that, but the thing is, I know that that's not what they want. So I have the dilemma of like, I want them to have what they want, but unfortunately, you know, it's not. I can't give them what they want. But hopefully, and the thing is, I think a lot of people see dating somebody that's not vegan as being an issue. There's definitely the balance of being like having an issue with understanding and like having to work with each other. But the thing is, I've dated a couple vegan, a couple non-vegan that she's like this girl. She started eating vegan, started eating plant-based diet, and then she didn't realize that she's been feeling sick all the time and feeling like shit all the time, and it's the norm for her. And then now that we've broken up, we're still good friends. She doesn't. She's still mainly on a plant-based diet. She's not 100% vegan, but she still mainly eats that because that's what gives her the best quality of life.
My thing is, I don't find it as hard, let's say, to date someone who's not vegan. I just find it harder in the sense that they have a mentality that, oh, they're just animals, who cares, let them die, I love my meat so much. That is a deal breaker for me. That I can't do.
Right. No, I hear you. And I think, you know, we're in time, hopefully they will
No matter how
understand.
pretty she is.
Right, in time. Yeah, Absolutely. The person that, yeah, you definitely want them to be loving, caring, and has a compassionate heart. And the thing is, unfortunately, a lot of people are just brought up in the way that we're disconnected, we don't understand, and we're just not connected with the animals. We don't see them as a sentient being and having pain and feelings and all that.
And that's the problem, is the selfishness in our society that we live in, and it's very hard for some people to break out of it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we were able to, and hopefully more will eventually see what the deal is.
Yeah, and I think that we're going towards the right direction, and I think, like I said, the Great Awakening, when we all wake up and understand that there's no labeling and all these old thinking is not the way, just coming from love, just, understanding that love is the way, and love is automatically going to bring you back to understanding that we are all one. There is no labeling. There is no you and me. We're not separate. We're all, we're a family. I think in time, we're all on a journey, and sooner or later we'll all wake up.
Yeah, hopefully this show will be a way to help people wake up in a sense as well.
Right on. Yeah.
So in a sense, you would find it easier to date someone who's vegan, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm actually dating someone that's vegan.
Awesome.
Right now.
I actually met her last week.
Yeah.
Cool people. Her sister was really cool too.
I love her. So it's definitely much easier. We're on the same page. And being for me, having like we were talking about, you can't date somebody that's that doesn't love animal or can't see that part of it. Yeah, I need somebody that's loving, caring, compassionate. Vegan is great, and hopefully if they're not, they're moving over, because that's kind of how we got changed, right? We got changed by somebody else showing us.
As long as they're at least open to it, that's my
absolutely, absolutely. So overall, yeah, definitely much easier.
Yeah, hopefully I'll find the right vegan girl for me one day.
You will. Yeah.
All right, is there anything you want to say to our viewers who may still be stuck in these stereotypes and stuck in the mentality that they have to live up to certain labels to be considered male or considered female, specifically with the vegan community?
With the vegan community?
Yeah.
Well, just to realize that all these, I found that I had an issue trying to prove to others when I was when I was first being vegan that I'm not, that I am manly and this and that, yada yada. But really, when you really look at it, these are just labels that are given to us. And if you look at if you really look at it, being vegan is being much more manlier, because if you look at how label, if you're looking at
drinking milk from a baby cow for one,
right? Yeah, that. But if you really look at it, all these guys are feeling like they have to be powerful, strength, and this and that to show that they are a man.
And also they feel like they need to eat meat to consider themselves being a man.
Right. And the thing is, with these vegan men that are just they're sensitive and loving and caring, but they're not giving a damn about what all these other people are thinking, because that's strong, that's powerful, that shows strength, that shows a lot in here that that you guys don't need to fight for or try to prove others that you are manly. You are manly, and vice versa with the ladies out there too. Just do what your heart tells you. Just in time we can move away from that labeling and that programming that we all have gotten. So, yeah.
Okay, well, Ken, thank you for your time. And before we get out of here, I just want you to tell our guests where they can find you and where they can reach you if they want to get in contact.
You guys can find me. Well, my name is Ken Lau, as he has said. So if you need a home now, call Ken Lau. That's just a little thing that my buddy created. I work with the Jim Fong Group. We take care of Las Vegas area. And if you guys have any questions, you can reach me at 702-803-0863, 702-803-0863. My email address is kenthetwin@gmail.com, kenthetwin@gmail.com.
Ken, thank you for your time. And on behalf of Ken, this is Kurt Cadet telling you guys thank you for joining us once again. And we just want to end the show by saying, damn, we love being vegan. Take care, y'all.